Hey guys, what's up? CJ from Canopy here. Today I'm going to be doing a review on my Husqvarna 572 XP. Had the saw for about a year and a half, so I put some good hours on it. It's my primary saw, pretty much the one I use daily when I'm working. So it's definitely gotten used and abused. I really like the thing. So if you guys are actually looking into buying one, I really suggest it. It's a good saw. I've had no problems at all with it. So let's get into the review and we'll show you it a little bit. So this is the Husqvarna 572 XP Auto Tune. As you see it here, I have a 28-inch Husqvarna bar on it. Maybe an X-cut chain on it. Could be copperhead. Kind of looks like copperhead. In case I don't see a gold link. I run a 28-inch bar normally with it, but I did buy it with a 32-inch bar. Actually, I use the 32 when I'm actually cutting down trees. I use the 28 when I'm just cutting up firewood. Because cutting up firewood, I blow through the teeth and dull them faster, so it's a little bit easier to sharpen, less teeth. So that's my main reasoning with it. Sorry, it's kind of dirty. I have been using it a lot, but it's better than a clean one. Who wants to see a clean, brand new saw in a review when you want to actually find out how it works? So a little bit about this saw. Out the door, as of 2020, some point, 2021 I think I bought it. I paid $1,059.95 for this saw from Stafford Equipment, ordered online. Came with a 32-inch bar and a whole nother extra chain. It's a pretty good deal, if you ask me. I did search around, and that was probably the fairest price that I found with it. This saw is, for anybody that's not in America, it's 70.6 cubic centimeters. Puts out 5.8 horsepower. So a decent amount of power for a mid-range saw. I wouldn't say it's a smaller saw. I wouldn't say it's a big bore saw like 395 XP. But I haven't noticed a lack of power that I've needed. I've cut big trees with it. I've done trees bigger than 32 inches with it because my bar wasn't long enough. When I bought it, it did come with just a regular handguard and a different set of dogs and a different side clutch cover over here. The original clutch cover that it comes with actually has captive bar nuts, which are really nice. I honestly wish that this side cover had it, but it doesn't. The captive bar nuts have little like washers in them, so when you loosen the bar nuts, it'll keep them on the side cover, so you don't have to worry about losing your nuts for your bolts for your side cover. The dogs that it comes with are a little bit smaller. I have beefier ones on here. And I also put a full wrap handle on here because I do a lot of actual cutting, so having the full wrap is nice. This is a full wrap rate from Husqvarna, so it's a direct fit. The only thing that I don't like about it is it's kind of like a 3/4. So when you're taking your bar tool, you don't really have much room in between there. It's pretty tight. So sometimes that gets annoying. But that's really about it. I don't really have any gripes or problems with this saw at all. I've loved it from the moment I got it. Still love it. Use it pretty much daily. So I really wouldn't change anything about it. It's got a 3/8 sprocket on there. Typical for this size saw. So that's good. Nice and easy to find chains. Let's see if I can do this without damaging anything. for your fuel and bar oil fill up. Nice and simple. Nice, the new Husqvarna flat flip up fill up caps. So flip up, unscrew. On the back, see if we can even see this. You kind of have a fuel window here, so you can see how much fuel you have in it, which is nice sometimes. I mean, I run it until it runs out of fuel every single time. That's just me. That's how I do it, because I'm beating the crap out of this thing. You have your line of sight line. It does wear out, so I've had to color mine in with Sharpie down here a little bit. Handbrake, primer button right on the side. You do have a cylinder decompression knob on top. I never once use it. The saw starts right up every single time. I've never had a problem with it. Honestly, never changed the spark plug yet. Probably should, but I haven't. If you pop your cover off, you got these 3 little snap clips here. Cover comes right off. Like I said, saw's a little dirty and beat up. I do use it all the time. I clean it a lot too, but when I'm using it, I don't always have time to clean it after every tank of gas. You have a big air filter on it, which is nice. Nice and easy to get off and get on. You just unscrew it, screw it back on. There's a gasket underneath to help protect from getting some dust particles in there. And honestly, I need to clean mine right now, so this shows that it's being used. On your cover, you have a heat shield built in over here, which is nice, especially because you have your cylinder head so close to your air filter, so that's going to block off your heat that's coming from there. Sometimes things are a little bit of a pain to get back on. That's one little gripe. You get better at it as time goes. I've run the 32-inch bar on this a lot too. Handles it no problem. I haven't had a single problem with power. It rips right through everything that I throw it at. Up here in the Northeast, we have a lot of hardwoods, a lot of maples, a lot of oaks. That's primarily what I'm cutting with it. Do pine too, and it eats right through the pine, no problem. But with your hardwoods, it is really nice, especially being able to run a longer bar and a lighter saw, because running a 395 gets pretty heavy once in a while. That's a big saw, so it does get heavy. I mean, if you want to go Buck and Billy Ray style, you can throw a new exhaust on there. I kind of wish that someone made one, get a little bit more power out of it. That's just me. There's no need for it. When I go to have this thing rebuilt, eventually, I will probably have it ported and polished and make it kind of a hot saw. Just because, why not? Already in there, might as well do it. So that's always nice. Your typical bottom, you got plastic casing all around. You got a nice rubber hand grip on half the grip over here. That's nice for grip. I mean, I wear gloves a lot when I cut, so I don't notice it too much, but it is nice just having that compared to some of the other saws that don't. For your kill switch, you just have one kill switch and choke. So this middle position on right there. Pull it out, pull it up, your choke's on. That will automatically shut off as soon as you hit the trigger. To shut the saw off, just hold it down, it'll kill the saw, and it returns right back to the start position. So that's really nice, because some other saws you have a full on and off switch, and I mean, I've definitely been one to forget to turn it on and be sitting there pulling and pulling and wondering why it's not starting. Realized I had the kill switch off. So that's always fun. Like I said, I have probably about 1.5 years on this saw. if I had to guess, I would probably say 150 hours or so. Maybe even more. I don't keep track, but I do use this saw a lot. I do a lot of firewood with this saw, and I do most of my tree jobs with this saw. I've had it up in the trees, cutting branches, running a 32-inch bar up in a tree. I've done that. So it can be done. It's not the heaviest saw. I honestly think it is a perfect all-around saw. You can run a smaller bar on here if you want. You want to put a 20 on here, you can do it. I haven't done it, but I can only imagine how much that thing would rip with a 20-inch bar on there. You get the lighter weight compared to a bigger saw, which is nice, but you'll have the more power that you need sometimes, so that's also really nice. Honestly, like, that's all I gotta say about it. Like, if you're really looking for a good all-around saw, whether you're a professional in the tree industry or you're a homeowner, I would look at getting a Husqvarna 572 XP. I've never had a single problem. I enjoy running the saw every single day. Starts right up every single time. I run regular pump gas with Husqvarna 2-stroke that I mix myself. So you don't need any special premix or anything like that. Nice and easy, simple to do, 50 to 1, pretty much. So it's really good. But yeah, honestly, like I said, if you're looking for a good saw, Husqvarna 572 XP is definitely a go-to. I wouldn't look away for the price point that you're at. You're in more the professional level of saw price point, around $1,000 to $1,100, depending on where you're buying it and where you are. But it's worth every single penny, and I would buy one every single day if I could afford it. So yeah, but thanks for watching my review of the Husqvarna 572 XP Auto Tune. Really good saw. Appreciate the view. I'm gonna have more videos like this coming out. I get some more other saws, more equipment that we're gonna be doing reviews of, more work. So if you enjoyed watching, if you have any questions about this saw, feel free to ask me. I will answer them to the best of my ability. And continue watching if you want to see our journey as we grow as a small business up here in Massachusetts, and we get to see where we're gonna take this thing. So don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe if you want, and I appreciate your view.